Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. I like this place and could willingly waste my time in it. Don't waste your love on somebody who doesn't value it. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me, that I must love a loathed enemy. My only Lord, what fools these mortals be! Stars, hide your fires, let not light see my black and deep desires. The course of true love never did run smooth. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart concealing it will break. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love is deep, the more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Cowards die many times before their deaths, the valiant never taste of death but once. Of all the wonders that I yet have heard, it seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Cowards die many times before their deaths, the valiant never taste of all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. These violent delights have violent ends and in their triumph die, like fire and powder which, as they kiss, consume. When he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with nine and pay no worship to the garish sun. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle! Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player, that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. To be, or not to be, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life, for who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might as quietus make with a bare bodkin. Who would fardels bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of? Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickly dour with the pale cast of thought. And enterprises of great pith and moment with this regard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now. The fair Ophelia. Nymph, in thy orisons be all my sins remembered.